If you're a cat owner who's tired of scooping waste from a traditional litter box and you are ready to upgrade to an automatic litter box, then I have two great options for you to consider today. This one from Pet Snowy was gifted to me by the brand, but my opinions on it are my own. First, let's cover some very basic similarities. Right out of the box, these are both super simple to set up. They come with three main parts that you have to put together. From the box to ready and operating, it was less than 10 minutes for both of these litter boxes. Both of these litter boxes come with apps that you can download and you can pair the box with your phone. And they're actually really cool. You can log in and you can see all of your cat's analytics. You can see how many times that the cat entered the litter box. You can actually track the cat's weight and growth. It will tell you how much the cat weighs over time. You can also change various settings. You can increase or decrease the delay time for the self-cleaning cycle, as well as turn it from automatic to manual mode. So lots of cool features with both of these apps. But I will say that the apps are not absolutely necessary. You can easily use these litter box without ever having to mess with the apps at all. Another cool thing that the app can do specifically is it can change the color of the ambient light that's inside. You can make it white, red, green. You can make it brighter, lesser. You could turn it off altogether if you want. Another similarity is that they both have these very easy to use control panels on the front, and they come with user manuals that walk you through exactly what each button does. So here on the Pet Snowy, this button would run a self-clean cycle. This button would dump out all of the litter into the waste collection bin if you were ready to replace your litter in the drum. And this R resets the litter if you have ever added extra litter to it and you need it to reset and level out the litter. Additionally, this little cloud will change different colors depending on if there's any issues happening with the box. And again, the user manual will have a guide that tells you exactly what each color means. So this will do a self-clean cycle. This will level out the litter. This will allow you to connect to the app. And then this button will switch from automatic to manual mode. Also, both of these litter boxes have sensors that will detect whenever the cat goes into the litter box. And if he goes in during a self-cleaning cycle, they will both automatically pause so that the cat will not be harmed. So they're both very safe for your cats. The last similarity that I want to point out is how large these waste collection bins are. Not all self-cleaning litter boxes have bins this big. So I love that about both of these, especially if you have more than one cat. The waste is going to build up very quickly. So you're going to want to make sure you invest in a litter box that has a large waste bin. Now let's talk differences. The first difference that I want to point out is the footprint of these litter boxes. As you can see, is about half the footprint of the Pet Snowy, and there is a good reason for that. Basically, the cat goes in and the cat comes out, and so what can happen with that is that litter can stick to their paws and be tracked outside of the litter box. So the designers of Pet Snowy wanted to help address that problem. So they created this whole extra area right here in order to catch the litter before the cat exits. So here is what that looks like. There's actually a little mat in here that you can remove and you can dump the litter out of it. But you can see here how effective it has been when my cat has gone in and out of the drum. The litter has collected here rather than making a mess on my floor. And so the next difference I want to highlight is odor management. The Phasico doesn't have any specific deodorizing feature, but the Pet Snowy actually comes with this built-in fan right here, and you can remove this and you have a scent tab that you put in there, and the fan will blow air through the scent tab after the cat uses the restroom, and it makes the whole area around the litter box smell amazing. One thing to be aware of is that whenever the waste is dumping, there's this moment in time where the waste collection bin opening is open to allow odors to seep out momentarily. And you can smell it if you're in the vicinity of the litter box, but it will quickly dissipate within a few minutes. Another difference I want to quickly highlight is how you remove the waste collection bag. So for the Pet Snowy, it has these little tabs right here. and you just pop the bag off of that. You open up this magnetic seal here, and then you can just take the bag out and you never ever have to come in contact with any of the waste. Here with the Fasigo, you see when you pull out the waste bin, the waste is just right here, and you just take the bag off and tie it up with the drawstring and throw it away. It's just not quite as discreet as with the Pet Snowy. Overall, these are both excellent automatic litter boxes, but for different reasons. And at the end of the day, they're both going to accomplish the same goal. They're going to save you so much time from having to manually scoop, and they're going to help your home smell a lot fresher. But if you're looking for a litter box that you're going to be putting in a main area of your home where a lot of people are in and out of that area and hang out in that area, then I would highly recommend the Pet Snowy. Number one, because it does a better job of minimizing the mess of litter that gets tracked out. And number two, it does a really good job with odor management, especially because of that fan that blows out from that scent tab. But overall, you really can't go wrong. And hopefully watching this video has helped you be able to make your decision.